I'm John Boyette with the City of Raleigh's Communications Department, and welcome back to another edition of Under Construction. On this show, we take a quarterly look at capital improvement projects the City of Raleigh is undertaking to improve our area's quality of life. On today's show, we're going to tell you about the widening of Buck Jones Road, a major street in West Raleigh. We'll also update you on some of the city's other capital projects. When we return from a short break, we'll open our show on Buck Jones Road.
Your son wants to get a cat, but you're allergic. Do you A, prepare yourself, B, make the best of it,
C squared equals
25.
Good job!
or C, find a loophole? When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers, but that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
The City of Raleigh is making major improvements to heavily traveled Buck Jones Road in West Raleigh. The improvements include widening Buck Jones Road and adding 2 roundabouts. The improvements are being done along a 1-mile stretch of Buck Jones Road from Farmgate Road to near Jones Sausage Road.
The project's being done to improve the safety of all the users of the road, the pedestrians, the bikes, the buses, the cars and trucks. And the project involves the widening of this road from a 2-lane to a 3-lane. Right now we have 2 lanes with no curb, gutter, sidewalk, or bicycle lanes. The new project will have 2 lanes for through travel, the center lane. The median will be used for the left turn. And the bicycle lanes will be available on both sides, the sidewalks on both sides. We're going to consolidate the bus stops, and we also have improved landscaping and streetlights throughout the corridor.
2 single-lane roundabouts will be constructed on Buck Jones Road at Farmgate Road and at Bashford Road. These roundabouts will be similar to those on Hillsborough Street.
The roundabouts at Farmgate Road and Bashford Road is the intent of slowing down traffic and making it more pedestrian-friendly. The amount of distance a pedestrian has to cross the road is shortened, and they also have raised median areas on their way crossing the street.
The improvements that we're doing on Buck Jones Road is a fairly intensive project. However, the city will maintain access to all the homes and other properties along Buck Jones Road throughout the construction.
Yes, they will have access to their properties throughout the duration of the project.
However, we are asking motorists to be patient because of the complexity of the project. We can expect traffic delays.
Yes, on this project there are several underground and overhead utilities that have to be relocated. And in order to relocate all those utilities, there has to be flagging operations pretty frequently, and there are sometimes detours. But when we do have the detours, we do have advance notice in the signing and notifying property owners. And the flagging operation will make it so the property owners can get to their property at all times. And we do want to minimize the inconvenience to the traveling public.
Once again, speaking to the complexity of the project, the Buck Jones Road widening project was approved by Raleigh voters in 2 bond issues, not 1 but 2.
In the 2005 bond issue, funds were available for the planning and design of Buck Jones Road, and the 2013 bond issue made the funding available to complete the design and the construction of the project.
Other road projects here in Raleigh, the city meets with residents near the project zone to get their input. That was the case also with Buck Jones Road.
Yes, during the 2 public hearings, it was a citizen who suggested the 2 roundabouts on this project to be more consistent with the community. And when you have roundabouts rather than signalized intersection, there are fewer rear-end accidents. So it also improves the safety of the project. It also slows down the traffic to make it more user-friendly for the pedestrians and bicycles.
So that's interesting. It was citizens, or a citizen, who asked that the 2 roundabouts be put into the initial design.
Yes, it was.
So we weren't going to do the roundabouts, we were going to do traffic. signals?
Well, traffic signals were looked into and investigated during the design. However, the traffic volume and the warrants that are used to justify the use of a signal weren't met, so there was not going to be a signal design. But in order to get the left turn movements safely accommodated, they went with the roundabouts.
When do we hope for construction to be complete on the Buck Jones Road widening project?
Okay, even with the Hurricane Matthew and the snowstorm we had, we are still on schedule to complete the project in the fall of 2018.
Amy, we appreciate you being on the show. Thanks a lot for coming out and telling us about the Buck Jones Road widening project.
Thank you, John.
To learn more about the Buck Jones Road widening project, visit the City of Raleigh's website at www.raleighNC.gov or call the city's Engineering Services Department at 919-996-5575. When we return, we'll give you an update on some of the City of Raleigh's other capital projects.
Come on, it's not that hard.
My big man fingers are having a problem with these little tiny buttons.
Whoa, watch it there. Your blood pressure's gonna go through the roof.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to learn how to get it down. Instead, it keeps going up.
High blood pressure can increase the risk for heart attack or stroke. Learn how to keep yours at a healthy range.
Ever hear a voice command? Just say text barbershop to 97779.
That's not what I said.
Just give me that. Now my blood pressure's up.
Welcome back to Under Construction, a show about City of Raleigh capital improvement projects. On today's show, we told you about the widening of heavily traveled Buck Jones Road. Here's what's going on with some of the city's other capital projects. Construction is continuing on Phase 2 of the Hillsborough Street Renewal Project. The improvements are taking place on Hillsborough Street from Gardner Street to just west of the Rosemary Street, Shepherd Street intersection. The $17 million project includes 3 new roundabouts, raised medians, marked bicycle lanes, wider sidewalks with brick pavers, a rain garden, and public art. Also, overhead utility lines will be relocated and placed underground. The project is designed to help improve safety and traffic flow and help make Hillsborough Street a more desirable place to work, shop, dine, and live. Construction on Hillsborough Street is expected to be complete by the spring of 2018. The City of Raleigh also is in the process of converting Lenore Street and South Street to two-way in the downtown area. South Street is being switched to two-way traffic from South Saunders Street to Dawson Street and from Wilmington Street to East Street. The two-way conversion of Lenore Street is from Wilmington Street to East Street. The project also includes upgrading utilities such as water mains and sanitary sewers, removing unnecessary traffic signals, and improving bicycle and pedestrian amenities. The $5.5 million two-way conversion of Lenore Street and South Street is scheduled for completion this spring. That completes this edition of Under Construction Capital Improvements. To learn more about the City of Raleigh's capital improvement projects, contact the city's communications department at 919-996-3100 or visit the city's website at www.raleighNC.gov. The next edition of Under Construction airs in May. I look forward to seeing you then. I'm your host, John Boyette, and thanks for watching.